Shout out to G-Man Boxing.
So we're 2 weeks away from Dillian Whyte, Tyson Fury. And I gotta say, like, as much as I'm looking forward to this fight, as much as I'm excited for this fight, as much as I can't wait to see this fight, and I really do hope this fight does happen. I was talking to Dan, a mate of mine who helps me make my thumbnails, and we were both saying, even though it's 2 weeks out, it doesn't feel like, it doesn't have that big fight feel in regards, it should, if you know what I mean. It doesn't feel like it's 2 weeks away, if you know what I mean. Like, we're excited for the fight, but because of the lack of build-up, it really does kind of have that kind of, you're forgetting that it's 2 weeks away, if you know what I mean, if that makes sense. And I think that's because, obviously, as I said, Dillian Whyte has done absolutely zilch to promote the fight. We've only really seen Tyson Fury, obviously Frank Warren having the back and forth with Dillian Whyte's lawyer, but we've not seen anything from both guys. Dillian Whyte sticking with his guns, sticking with radio silence. You know, obviously, I mean, it's pretty easy to work out. Dillian Whyte obviously feels that he's not getting what he wanted. Apparently, he wanted 10 million originally. He's not getting that. He's getting 8 million, which is still a career high payday. But, and I can understand completely in this regard, he's not getting at it from the pay-per-view revenue. He's not going to see a penny of that. So I'm sure in Dillian Whyte's mind, he's thinking, well, if I'm not getting any of the pay-per-view money, why should I promote this pay-per-view? And I get that. I can understand exactly where he's coming from in that regard. He's thinking, why should I waste my time promoting this, giving Tyson Fury ammo, because he loves it when, you know, an opponent bites or takes, or, you know, he says something, an opponent bites. He's probably thinking to himself, why should I bother helping promote this pay-per-view when it's not on my network? I'm the away fighter, and I'm not getting any of the money from it. I'm just getting the flat rate. There you go. See you, kiss me arse, good luck to you. That's basically kind of how Dillian Whyte, I'm sure, is looking at it. And that to me makes a lot of sense. You know, we are seeing some signs, strong signs that this fight is good to go. But then at the same time, you hear that there are replacement opponents there waiting in the wings. Now, whoever they are, I don't know. Frank Warren has said he's covered all eventualities. A lot of people in the watch-along I did for the Golovkin-Murata fight were saying, oh, they don't think this fight's going to happen. I really do hope it's not a bad omen. You know, I've had situations where I've been excited about a particular fight, but you don't get that, even the closer we get to it, you don't really get that feeling, if you know what I mean, that's gonna happen. For something just kind of, you know, chipping away and niggling away at you, you know. I remember actually I was only really starting to properly get into box at the time. And the David Haye Fury fight that never happened, I remember being so excited for that fight at the time. As in, like, the fight, but it never really kind of, it's hard to describe. You never really got that feeling that you could never envision seeing the two of them in the ring, if that made sense. You just couldn't. And it was a bit like that with Billy Joe and Demetrius Andre. I kind of got that kind of vibe as well. It's a strange one, and I'm kind of getting that with this. I hope to God that's not the case and we do see this fight over the line. But there are some worrying signs. Now, having said that, I've seen some good signs during the week. Dillian Whyte, one of his sparring partner, Victor Yerk, I believe you how to pronounce his name. He's a 21-year-old German heavyweight. Now, he's only 1-0. He only had his first fight there back in October, which was a 4-rounder. So he's only just turned over. This is one of Dillian Whyte's sparring partners. Now, he released an image of Dillian Whyte and him together in the gym. That was taken down instantly. I just going off topic. I do find it amusing when you have people in fight camps where they take a picture of them and the fighter, and then it's taken down. It's like people have already seen it and saved it. Like people know it's there. So why would you bother taking it down? It's already been seen and saved by loads of people who'll probably just it's there. It'll re-emerge. So that is what that is. But this kid is a 21-year-old. He's a southpaw. He's 6'8" from Germany. And I suspect, having had a little look at him, I suspect Dillian Whyte is anticipating the Tyson Fury who's going to be moving. I suspect he's looking at that, and I suspect that he thinks he needs to be able to cut the ring off effectively, to get underneath Tyson Fury's jab and work inside. Cut off the ring, you know, use his jab to get inside. I suspect that's what he's doing with getting this guy. 6'8", similar dimensions to Fury. Southpaw. Fury will more switch hit. He'll more switch it, but I'm sure Dillian Whyte has orthodox sparring partners of similar dimensions as well. So that's interesting that we are getting a little bit, although Dillian Whyte probably doesn't want you to know, we are getting a little bit of a snippet inside Dillian Whyte, as in who he has in camp and what he is looking to do with regards to this fight. It's an interesting one, people. It's a very interesting one. I really do, hand on heart, believe we are going to see this fight, that it is going to go over the line, that we will see Tyson Fury, Dillian Whyte. I know there's replacements there waiting in the wings. And the reason why is because it's the Tyson Fury show. You know, this is every bit as much a homecoming for Fury as it is him versus Whyte. So if Whyte pulls out, it's staying in Wembley. The show ain't stopping. Tyson Fury's not fought in the UK since 2018. He's actually only, on his comeback, he's only fought once in the UK, and that was against Sefer Safiri. All the other fights were outside the UK. So this is really a homecoming for Tyson Fury. It's a big homecoming for him. So if Dillian Whyte, touch wood he doesn't, pulls out, they'll happily do it against Joe Joyce or Hellenius or someone like that, I would imagine anyway. But I'm hoping that doesn't happen, because I think this fight's going to catch fire. I really do. It's just a weird vibe. It's a weird feeling. We're 2 weeks away. Next week is officially fight week, and it just doesn't have that feel to it. You just wonder, when are we going to see the guys together? Is even going to go to fight week press conference? Is even going to go and do an open workout? I genuinely don't know. I'm genuinely curious as to see what happens. What way is Dillian Whyte going to be in the ring? Is he going to fight with a chip on his shoulder? Is he going to be able to calm it down? I'm intrigued about what might happen in the fight, but it's weird that it for me personally, I don't know if other people feel the same. It just doesn't have that big kind of. It doesn't feel like we're only a fortnight away. That's the best way to say it. It doesn't feel like we're a fortnight away from this fight. It feels like we're a month down the line, if you know what I mean. That you're waiting for things to pick up, and it will, and we'll see Whyte saying this. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's a strange feeling. It's a strange one. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think this fight will happen? Do you, like me, think it's going to be a great fight? And what do you think about Dillian Whyte's choice of sparring partner? Do you think he's looking for a Tyson Fury who's going to move? Or do you think he'd be well advised to get in someone who is big, but also likes to come in and, put it on you a bit? I think he'd be well advised to get a bit of both personally. But, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'll leave you with that, people. Smash the like button if you could. Appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. Just got to give you all a pat on the back for that. Thank you for all the support. You've been you've been all brilliant. Really. 7K. Can't believe it. Thanks for everything. Peace.